It's not even 7 in the morning and the birds are singing. That's how you know spring's coming. Or actually, spring is technically here already, so. You remember that time where I said I was gonna quit smoking? And here I am doing the same shit? Crazy. Seems like a long time ago. Remember that time where gas prices were so low that you went to the gas station and said, put 20 on this pump? Then you have to walk back into the gas station to get the rest of your change because your tank is full. It's about a month and a half ago. Kinda before Biden, you know what I mean? Do you remember that time where you could say whatever you want without that one person just coming up out of nowhere like some type of ninja, assassinating your words because you said something wrong or something out of context? They gotta be offended by everything. Do you also remember the time where you could watch a show, an old-time favorite classic cartoon show, without hearing the very same people that grew up in that generation talking about cancel culture? I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. There are times when I get off of work and then, I see my ex, and we have some conversations. Sometimes it starts about her work day and her well, mostly her work day and the other side quests in her work day. They're giving her such a hard time. It's honestly, I'm really surprised her job hasn't really been shut down with all the lawsuits, but it is what it is. Eventually they'll get the picture. Every empire has to fall. But anyways, we talk about her work day, then we talk about the dumb shit that goes on in your average, unfortunately, average everyday life. And that's cancel culture. Why cancel anything? We talked about cancel culture. I hear about it. But let me tell you, when you have a whole entire 8 hours to yourself, sitting in a chair, just doing nothing, and honestly, the reason why I'm talking about cancel culture today is because of the newspaper that was handed down to me by this person that I had to relieve for work. Because I just made a video about Queens, New York and the stray bullet, and now it's this. Because in that same newspaper, they're talking about cancel culture and how we millennials we don't have a good name for ourselves. We don't. Are so offended by everything that we want to cancel it because we don't like hearing it or seeing it. Damn. It's crazy. Wow. And that we're so out of control, me, a millennial, so out of control for cancel culture that we need to rely on Generation X, I assume Generation X is probably the kids born in the 2000s because they are 20, oh my God, I am old. They are 21 years old now. Damn. Wow. Time flies. it's crazy. It's crazy. This is crazy. We need to, we millennials need to rely on Generation X to stop the cancel culture. I like I'm thinking about it, but then saying it out loud, it's kind of funny. It's uncomfortable, but it's funny because we millennials we messed up the culture, the this country so much that we are praying for the 2000s kids to restore. Oh God. Wow. Like, we've given you participation trophies, we've accepted the fact that you don't feel comfortable in your body and that you want to announce yourself as something or someone else. No, that bird did not try to shit on me. We essentially done everything you asked for, including but not limited to defunding the police, and you still want more. You want more so you could feel a little bit safer in your safe space. Wow, that is crazy. I have so much to say, but I am so, speaking out loud, I am so flabbergasted of the whole entire situation that the things that I want to say can't really come out. Because you almost canceled Johnny Depp with the hashtag Me Too and believe all women whole. Oh my God! In the same news article, I'm taking it with me because I can't make this up. I can't make it up. It is all there for everyone to read, and I'm just at a loss for words. You want to cancel Dumbo? Really? Dumbo? The small elephant that could fly with his big old ears? I think Dumbo's an inspiration. I think Dumbo is a product of saying, just because someone tells you that you can't fly doesn't mean that you can't try. Dumbo is the perfect example of you can't tell me no. Because a chicken, they wish they could fly, but they can't. Penguins are considered birds, but all they do is glide on their bellies and waddle back and forth, and they're excellent swimmers though. A bird that could swim. Damn. That is crazy. But you want to cancel Dumbo. Huh. And then I am almost out of cigarettes. I guess that's a good thing. We're then we're talking about Pepe Le Pew. So when I first watched Pepe Le Pew, on why he was so fixated on a freaking cat, shows play reruns, and I had to sit there and think on my thinking chair, like Steve on Blue's Clues, and think and put all the pieces together. And I was like, oh, the reason why Pepe Le Pew was so dick hard for that cat was because that cat had a black stripe like a skunk. Pepe Le Pew didn't know that. He didn't know that. Even the cat didn't know that. But a few episodes later, they made another skunk, a pink and purple skunk, for Pepe Le Pew. But you're offended. Damn. That's crazy. That's wild. Like, you're not offended by cuties. No. You're not offended by a geriatric man sniffing on little girl's hair. No. You don't want to cancel that because you need that. You're not offended by the KKK, which they're still active, because, it's kind of messed up that the whole entire government shuts down the Black Panthers, but the KKK is still around, loud and proud. Freedom of speech. They have a right to how they feel, and I am not going to tell them how they should feel. They know that they're racist. Some are just born into it because mommy and daddy said so, and that they should hate the black man and hang that N-word, but they're still around. Then you have the looters and rioters and protesters with blind faith screwing up the whole entire system, but we're not canceling that. And like stage 4 cancer, we're so knees deep, balls deep into it that there's no turning back, that we're putting our will, we're writing our will to Generation X, hoping that they won't repeat our mistakes. Damn, that's crazy. This is wild. Like, I'm sitting here with two hands and I'm like, do you light yourself on fire or do you drown yourself with a boulder strapped to your ankle?